In Sonic Adventure 2, there are a bunch of different character Chao you can get in the Chao Garden. Most of them are based off of characters you will likely recognize, but some of them feature less popular characters too. In this video, I'm going to be showing you each character Chao and how to get them too. Let's get into it. First, we got Sonic. This type of Chao is one of the easiest character Chao to get. You simply have to raise your Chao into a neutral run type and then continue to give them running animals or chaos drives after they evolve. For them to look exactly like Sonic, you'll need your Chao to be the normal two-tone Chao color. Otherwise, your Sonic Chao will end up as another color instead. With that said though, you can actually use a Jewel Chao to make your own version of a Supersonic Chao. The Supersonic Chao is the same as a Sonic Chao, except you raise power after the evolution instead of run. And obviously you want them to be a gold or yellow color Chao to really match that super look. Next we got Shadow. To get a Shadow Chao, you do the exact same thing you do to get a Sonic Chao, except you make them a dark Chao instead of a neutral Chao. You do this by raising them primarily as a dark character such as Rouge, Eggman, or Shadow. Like Sonic, you can get different color variations if you use a color besides the normal two-tone Chao that you start off with. Next is the Tails Chao, which you can either get from a download disc that was distributed at an event 20 years ago, or by downloading it through the Phantasy Star Online game, which is also not too easy to come by. I straight up can't even find a listing online for the download disc anywhere, so that's almost impossible to get these days. And then Phantasy Star Online sells for over $100. There's some listings for like $200 or $300 on eBay. So, if you want to try and get a Tails Chao legit, it is possible, but you're going to have an extremely tough time doing so. And honestly, it's probably not worth the money you're going to have to spend. You can use a Chao editor or mods to get a Tails Chao, thankfully, but this is only possible on the PC version unless you have an action replay for your GameCube. While this Chao is technically possible to get legit without cheats, it is extremely hard and very rare to see someone who actually has one without cheats these days. Next we got the Knuckles Chao, which you can also get from the special download disc, but only from this disc. This Chao is not available through any other method without mods of some kind. Not even Phantasy Star Online has this Chao. It's literally just the download disc or like an action replay or mods if you're on the PC version. That is it. And now we got the Amy Chao, which is the exact same as the Knuckles Chao. You can only get this one from that special disc or mods. There really are no other ways, unfortunately, which is one reason I really recommend the PC version to people, as it is by far the most complete version of the Chao Garden once you add mods. Next we got a Chao that you can actually get in the vanilla game. We got the Knights Chao. This Chao is a neutral fly type. To make them, you raise your Chao's flying stat and make sure they are aligned neutrally. Then once they evolve, give them some more flying animals or chaos drives and they eventually will look like this with enough time. Another Chao from the Knights franchise is the Rayella Chao. This one is a dark fly Chao, and honestly I don't really know a whole lot about Rayella, but I know this is based off a character from the Knights franchise, so if you're a really big Knights fan, here's another Chao for you. This next one here is based off of Chaos Zero from the first Sonic Adventure game. This Chao here is a neutral or light Chaos Chao. By making them a shiny sky blue two-tone, you can make them look extremely similar to how Chaos looks. If you're using mods or the Chao editor, you can make this Chao look even better. Changing them into the medium aquamarine color gives them a slight transparency, which makes them look much more like Chaos Zero. Getting a Chaos Chao is quite time consuming, as you have to reincarnate your Chao twice and give them one of every animal in the game. I have a more in-depth guide on my channel if you want to get one of these Chao yourself. Now it's time for some character Chao that you can only get with mods. The first one we got here is the Omo Chao. You need Chao World Extended to get this Chao, as it requires you to buy robot parts from the black market and have your Chao build the Omo Chao themselves. It is a pretty cool addition to the game and something that I'm kinda surprised wasn't in the vanilla game. Chao World Extended does a really good job implementing this and making it feel like a vanilla feature that was already in the game. Next we got the Metal Sonic Chao. This is a Sapphire Jewel Sonic Chao with Dark Robot custom lenses added by Chao World Extended. The lens for this Chao can be purchased from the black market or added by the Chao editor. Adding the race metal and the Warthog feet helps make this Chao look much more like Metal Sonic. Shout out to LC for coming up with this cool design. I tried to make one myself, but this Metal Sonic design is just so much better than the other one I had. Another type of Chao you can make is a Tikal Chao. This one is not nearly as close to the original character as some of the other Chao, but it is still close. By turning a Knuckles Chao orange using the Chao editor and giving them a blue forehead gem in metal, you can make a Chao pretty similar to Tikal. It is possible for future mods to add more accessories that make this Chao look even more like Tikal, but unfortunately those don't exist yet as far as I'm aware. If there was some kind of dress accessory or a proper Tikal tiara, it would look a lot better, but this is pretty close. And last, but definitely not least, we've got the Rouge Chao. The Chao attire mod developed by Honey Spirit changes some of the animal parts to instead better match Rouge's style. Putting these new animal parts on a shiny white Knuckles Chao leaves you with a Chao that is very similar to everyone's favorite bat. Highly recommend this mod to any big Rouge fans out there. And that is every character Chao currently in Sonic Adventure 2. Yes, currently. The most recent update of Chao World Extended added the Spar Toy Chao, which isn't a character Chao, but it is the first completely new custom Chao added to the game. Since mod developers can add Chao like this, it is also possible for them to eventually add other types of Chao, like possibly a Silver Chao or an Eggman Chao, for example. With this recent update, the future of Chao Garden modding has gotten much more exciting, and I'm eagerly awaiting the next Chao edition. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope it has helped you get some of these Chao for yourself. I'm planning a Chao marathon stream sometime very soon where you can see many Chao like this and even some cooler ones too. Thanks for watching, and take care.